just grab a cup of tea. Oh, it's cold already. But let's see what can we do on the next page. Checking what we can do. Alright guys, we have left these two, but I want to make these simple. Big pockets. This page is left, which we added already one flippable page on, and the front cover is still empty. But let's focus us first on here, on this page. Okay, what shall we do? I still want to do something with the buttons and with the beads. So I definitely want a button closure. So I think on this one I want two flaps that still opens to the left and has a pocket functional thing going on. I think that's I do like this one too, with a smaller piece. I do like that. But is that needed on here? Oh, perhaps it's needed. Alright, so let's get started. Let's focus us on some black cardstock. Let's begin. Let the show move on. Okay, I want to think with you together because we have so much options. We can make a large pocket with a button closure. We can make two small ones with a button closure. But I think when I do that button closure in the middle, then I think it will bump in this one. So what do you think if we make two of these pockets with the sideway opening? I don't think that then it will go in the way because it's far enough. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make two, same way as this one or these ones, a bit the same, but then a nice pocket closure. Yeah, I'm just gonna start. Let's get started. Alright, first of all, we're gonna make the base. The base is, first, we'll just make first a flippity flop. Let's make a flippity flop. What's on here? Nothing. Alright. Let's just fold it over. Okay. Now, the base. Okay. Let's cut this exactly the same size as the bottom piece. Go. And then of course we need to halve it, but let me first, shall we make this a little higher, same as this one? Or do you think, well, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So it's a little bit the same right here. So leave ½ inch. You can mark it, but you can eyeball it too if you like. I'm just gonna make that mark, and then I'm gonna make a mark, and I'm gonna stay away 1 millimeter away from here. Yeah, stay 1 millimeter away from this page right here. Yep. All right, cut it. Cut. All right, now we need to halve this, and I do like this way to do that. So I have already a nice millimeter from each other. So that is what I like. I'm gonna cut this off, just a small edge. So if I cut this off, then you are absolutely sure that you stayed away good from each other. So these are not bumping in the way. If I put this all the way on the bottom and this all the way to the top, then I have something left in between these, so they are not bumping in each other. All right, so we can work on these first before I glue them in, so it's easier to work with. All right, so I'm gonna step my album aside. Okay, so the meaning is that we want a pocket on here with a button closure right here, a sideway pocket. I don't want to make too flat pocket because I do like to add nice notes in there, pictures in there, photographs in there, so I like to add. So we're gonna make an expandable pocket on there. So that is the meaning. So what can we do? I'm just gonna grab a leftover piece. I'm gonna tell you in just a sec how deep I want this. But let me first cut this in the right direction. How deep do we want this? I think if we are staying away in 1/2 inch, that's a nice deep pocket. That's deep enough at least. So I'm gonna stay a 1/2 inch away. I'm gonna line this up and then I'm gonna cut my paper. Make a mark. Okay, gonna cut it. Cut it. Now I'm gonna make 3 hinges so our pocket is expandable. 1, and they all are 1/2 inch. 2, 3. Okay, let's fold it over. 1, 2, 3. Alright, make an accordion piece. And I like to squeeze my folds. And then you have a little accordion piece on the side. See? Do you see that? A little M. We made an M. See? There was a little M. Alright. Alright. Grab your page back and just go on here and then measure. I'm gonna stay a millimeter away from that edge. And then I'm gonna make another 3 fold lines, but then on that direction, of course. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna cut on this side 1/2 inch, and then again make a accordion or an M, whatever name you want to call it. Here we go. So we have 2 M's. We have a W, Y, and we have an M on this side. Yeah, alright, so this one goes, this is the bottom, this is the hinge. So this goes on top, right here. Yep, that fits perfectly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean my bottle. That is what I'm gonna do first. There we go. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, you also can add a nice edge on there if you like that. Do I like that? Okay guys, wait just a second. If I put this on here, I think the opening is wide enough, but if you like, you can make a half, if you do have a punch or any imagination, and if you like that, then you can add a nice notch in here. Do I like that? I don't know. Do I need to use that? Because I don't know if you have a wound punch, so I don't want to obligate you to get a wound punch, but that is an option. Gonna show you that option? Well, actually I do like that, but then I need to focus first on my design paper. I'm gonna use, which papers we are gonna use first? So let's grab the album, because I want to see what's on my left side of the page. So definitely not this page, because we did use that. This is an option. This is also an option. This is not an option because I used that one. This is also a good option. And this we did use already, but we can use it for the flaps. Alright. Okay. So I think I will go for this one. And these for the flaps. Gosh, there is a big plane in the air. Oh my goodness, do you hear that? Wow, big noise. It's noisy. Go away. My people can't hear me what I'm rattling. Okay, I'm gonna cut this first. In the right spot. Okay, let's just distress this piece. Okay, now before I am gonna put this on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this up till this is equal. I'm gonna use a little clamp to put it on the right spot. See, this is all the way up. I'm gonna search for a round punch. Which one do I need? I have a little, not a little, I have a big basket on my left. Let me see, is this one? Yeah, this one I like. Now, if you normally you do this on the top, but I always like to watch inside. I don't know why, but that's just me. And I put some marks on here how deep I like it, so I be straight. Well, that's just me. Okay, so I just want to be a little notch. I'm gonna stay focused if I'm straight. Up, I'm good. There we go. I need this again for my other piece, so I'm gonna leave it a little close to me. Okay guys, now I can smooch the edge. I'm gonna put this off. And now if I just move this down, it's a perfect cut. See? A nice black edge. Okay, now we do like to have our closure. And I don't want to have a little knob on the bottom of this, so okay, we're gonna have to make a flap, and the flap needs to close down with some buttons. So I think I'm gonna first put some, now I can add this on my base. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first add some glue on one side, bottom, okay, bottom. I'm gonna glue this down on the left, and then I'm gonna wiggle till it's nice on its place. Burnish it down. Okay, so now we can add a little on here and a little in here. Same here. I'm gonna put my other to the pocket. Okay. Now those planes are keep in the round in the area. I think they are gonna serve me. No, they are just big military planes, I guess, with that big noisy things. Okay, let's make sure that the bottom is stay nice. See, always can add a little clamp on here so it's nicely attached when it's dry. I do like all flat, so I put some extra glue on. See if this is all connected. Yep, it is. Just put the clamp on for just a sec. Alright, but this I want to be nicely open, so you have lots of space to put your stuff in and out. That is what I like. Okay. Put a little of that extra glue off. Okay. Now, the flap. Before I go to this one, because this one we can do it not alone, because they are absolutely the same. Okay guys, now we're going to make a flap to make sure where our closure is going to be. So I'm not going to put that on just yet. So the meaning is that we're going to cut exactly the same size as this one. So search in your leftover pieces. If you do have some leftover pieces, we do have plenty. We can even use this size, but I think this one is good. So I'm gonna make this the same size, cut it, and then we need a flippity flop, and we need some space, of course, too. Flippity flop. Okay. Alright. Now I'm gonna see how, because this is my 1/2 inch from the edge right here. I'm just gonna move. I'm not gonna glue it down just yet. This is going to be at the end. Oh wait just a second, this is separately, so there is nothing to compare with. This flap comes on here, on this pocket, because the pocket is loose. Ooh, yibbidi-bidi-doo. Okay, so it definitely needs deeper than this notch right here. So how deep do we want? I think 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. I'm gonna cut this 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. And that's about 4 centimeters. So 4 centimeters, or let me use this one, it's quicker. So is this 1.5? This is 1.5 inch or about 4 centimeters. Okay, then this goes on here, and then we have a nice closure. But this closure is not deep. Wait just a second. I do want this a little expandable, a little deep. So that means that I want, well, at least a bit. That's not an answer of you guys, but oh gosh. Is this straight? I hope it is. Okay, so what I just did is I made an extra fold line. So this flap is a bit, it's going to be a little deeper. Because of course if you make an expandable pocket, then your flap needs to have also a bit more space. Okay, so now I'm gonna add this, and I still have place for that, so no worries. My flippity flop was wide enough to do this. Okay, I'm gonna add this on top. I'm gonna push this flat so it's easier for me to burnish the glue down. And when the glue is dry, I can lift this up again. So we have a nice, see, this works perfectly. So we have a nice pocket. Yay! Nice expandable pocket. Okay guys, now we can decide where we want our buttons. Do we want small one or bigger ones? Or a small one and a bigger one? Oh, let's do that. Small one and a bigger one. Okay. So that means that I like the, where do we want the string? Where do we want it? Well, especially I'm gonna grab another piece of thread because that other one is already running out, and it was terrible to put these beads on, and I do like these beads, so I just like to use them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, gonna make a knot. Lisa, a knot. She always makes fun of me if I say knob. So now I'm gonna make a knot. This one is good. Okay. A big one. And then a dark one. Yeah, these are wooden buttons, so not wooden buttons, wooden beads. So if you have any struggling with this, just grab your picker and make the notch, the hole a little better usable. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You just have to be patient. Here we go. Yes. Okay, this is how I like it. Yes. Put this away. Okay, this is my paper. But I'm gonna make first my button on this paper. How I know where I want this. Now, what do you want? Do I like the big one on top and a small one? Yeah, I think that's nice. That is nice. Nice. Okay. Do I see this now? Yes, I see here and there. Okay. Now the next thing what I'm going to do is I am going to grab a thread and I'm not gonna glue this down. I am gonna sew it on. You also can use a thinner piece of thread if you like. That works better for you. But let's just focus on one button. Go. I have to make another hole. Here you go, and the last one. Yep. Okay, so that is that, and now I'm gonna make a nice knot on the back. That's that. See? No hard thing to do. Yeah, you can cut this, or you can put this in a shorter thing and use some tape. That is also a possibility. I'm gonna use some tape just on that thread. Alright, now I can add this. Chilala, chilala, chilala. Okie dokie, let's glue this on. Yes. Balance it down. Okay, guys, that was pretty simple, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, now for the next piece, I told you I like to use this one, but perhaps we have some leftover pieces that we. Why not use this one? This. Why not? Let's just use it. Use what we have, girl. Use what you have. Instead of cutting a full sheet. Okay. I do have strange melodies in my head because it's still carnival here in Holland. And even I don't celebrate it, you can't get around of the music. Okay guys, for the next one you just apply this on here. Okay. Making, ouch, 2 holes. Someone mentioned me a little while ago that if I need to punch something, you just need a little foam thing. Well, I'm still not having arranged that, girl. So yeah, I do punch myself sometimes in my fingers. Oh, I need to go on the other way. Start at the bottom, of course. Of course. Start at the bottom. Okay, next one goes in here. And that's also a nice thing to do. Losing your thread in your needle. Okay. Come on, girl. You can do it. You can do it. Here we go. Let's find... Let's just punch 1 hole in here. That's easier, girl. Okay. Okay, last one. There we go. Stretch it out and make a little knot. Then same thing. I'm gonna cut this a little shorter. Grab a little piece of tape. Taping this off and then glue it on. Yes, we are gonna glue it on. Okay, I'm pushing it flat so I can burnish my glue down. Okay, then I'm gonna lift this back up, clean up little pieces of glue, and then we are going. How far do we want this? Well, it's totally... Normally I like to add how many times? Well, you can search for that. So that's 1, 2, 3, well, something like this. That's cool. Just a little shorter. Okay. I'm gonna make 3 knots just to make sure that it stays there. Okay, so that is that. Now you just can wrap this easily around. Yeah, cool. Okay, so the flap is still on the left. Open this up. Now the only thing we need to do is find a nice little piece. This is for the other flap. This is, well, it's a bit too short. I don't want that. We can use this piece, we can use anything. We just find a nice little piece of leftover. And this is too short. Let's just find a nice piece of background. I think I'm just gonna cut a nice piece of this because I can find a nice leftover piece. So I'm gonna cut this. And then I'm gonna cut this in the same angle as my top. I'm gonna smooth the edge. Glue this in this pocket, and I'm gonna stay above the, how you call these, the hinges. I'm gonna stay above so I have a nice clean pocket. I'm gonna move a bit around. Yes, there we go. See, so if you are looking in here, then I glue down this little piece over that hinge. So nothing is bumping in the way when you put something in here. Now, last thing is finding a piece. So this was the cover. Finding a piece for the bottom right here. Oh, you still can use everything you want. I'm gonna use this, I think this one. Let's use this one. Okay. Someone is playing down below, downstairs with my dog. So I don't blame him that he is barking. Someone is playing with the ball downstairs. Alright. Okay, I have my piece and voila. Smooch the edges, girls, and then our first pocket is almost done. Not completely, because we do have to figure out what we want for the back, but that is a thing for later. Okay, this is done. Done. Okay, pocket is done. Close it down. And it's very easy to use buttons. You don't have to use any sequins or anything. It's just easy to wrap around. Love it. Shall we glue one in? I'm gonna use some glue, and I'm gonna glue the first one in, so you will see how it looks like. Alright, we made that mark at the bottom, not at the bottom, on a 1/2 inch. I want to stay a 1/2 inch away, and then I'm gonna put this nicely on the bottom, and then I'm just gonna glue it on. Girls, glue it on the bottom. Right here, see, and we do have a bit left, so we stayed away just a bit for this page right here. That's exactly how I like it. Okay guys, what do you say? Let's check it out if this is getting in the way. Ooh, this is tricky. This is tricky. If this is it, oh, yep, okay, but that's a problem for later. Okay, when this is like this, and then it opens like this, so there is nothing in the way. It only, see, it's only getting in the way if you put this page like this. Well, then it's still not. Oh, it's pretty, 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 pretty. Alright, what do you say? I do like it. I do like these little flaps. Yeah, cool. That is awesome. So, lots of activity. Yeah, so the other one is exactly the same. So I'm gonna do that without you. But before I'm gonna glue it in, I be with you. Alright, so let's do that on our own. Okay, till soon. And there we're back again. Alright, so I finished up my second pocket, same as the bottom below. I added that strip that I left alone on this page. So this is the page, full page, but I left that strip to add a strip on. I add a strip in the middle, and I did right away on this piece right here and on here. So I used the same papers, and the other page, oh, it needs to be done as well. Okay, but get back to this page. So this is flippable to the left, and now I'm gonna continuing on the back. On the back I want 2 simple tuck spots for your photo. So you can add a photo on, but you also can add a little tuck spot in, so you don't have to glue down your photo. I'm gonna use my leftover piece for this page, and so this is for the background, and this I'm gonna use for the tuck spot. So first of all, I'm gonna cut my paper at the right size. Okay. And I'm gonna split these in, I think 1 inch is nice. Yes, 1 inch. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 exactly the same, or you can make 2 different ones. But I'm gonna make 2 the same ones. All right, so let's let's smooth the edges. I was thinking perhaps we can make a nice corner, but you still can do that, but I'm not, because if you do like adding only a picture on, then it's no need. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue down 3 sides. And then glue down on the bottom. Okay, so this is your first tuck spot. Now you can, what you could have done was add first your purple. But I always like to save paper, so why glue down that purple page first and cover up then with the tuck spot if you don't need. So save your papers. So that is why I'm first going to use my tuck spot, and then I'm gonna cut down. Now I'm gonna use my purple, and I'm gonna cut exactly the same size as my green piece. Okay, and now you just can measure, and I do like a black little edge, you know that. If you don't like that, you can go down a bit more. I do like that, you know that. Okay, switch the edges, put some glue on. And then put it on with a little black edge. Yep, here we go. Same thing on the other side. Oh, turn it over, girl. Turn it over. Cut it down. Smudge the edges. And yes, we are going to glue it down. Okay, here we go. Just a little black edge. I'm going to keep that open. See? So what we created now is two nice, let's turn this over, two nice tuck spots where you still can add a little tag in, or your photo, or if you want to glue down on top a photo, you still have the tuck spot on behind. Do you know what I mean? If you want to glue down your photo like this, then only glue down here below, and then you still have that tuck spot behind. That's a possibility, but you also can add a little photo in here, or a little note, or anything. Okay, I just like that. You know I like that. Oh, see Daisy, forgot to turn off my noise. You also can add a little decoration on the left or on the right or something. I think I like this on the edge right here. What do you say? Yep, I like it. And then I always can add an extra decoration or a nice word, because we still have those words and we still have all these things we still can use. See now, let's say something like this. So cute, but I'm going to do that on the end. I always like to do that on the end. But these we can add on if we like. And I like. Okay, let's add this in the corner. Perfect. Yay! Okay. Tuck spot. Tuck spot. That was easy. Okay, let's go to this page. What else can we add on here? So nice two pockets. I think a nice photo frame right here, and then we still have the inside. So yeah, I'm gonna make a photo frame right here. So okay, what do you think about the belly band? That's also nice. And we do not have that in this project. Wait just a second, I'm gonna turn this on vibration. I call that. There is someone who's gonna call me in just a second, so I call that. Right, which one do you like for a belly band? I think this one. I like this one. Okay, let's first cut a full sheet of this one. Just a second, I have to check because black on black is very hard to see, so check it out. Okay guys, a belly band is pretty simple, but I always say that everything is simple. I can imagine that for some of you guys it's not. Alright, so we have the background. We have the background, let's smooth the edges. Okay, check if you have cut it perfectly. Check it out, check it out. Yes, it does. It does. Alright. Put this away. Now grab a black leftover piece. Let's see. This will fit, but that's not long enough. So I'm just grabbing another leftover piece. Alright, so I want a small piece like that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is cut this at the right position. going for it. Here we go. Alright, now, first things first, we have to wrap this around. So we can take the full size of it. So, yeah. Can I make this any simpler than this? Nope, I cannot. Okay, so glue this down. Waited too long. Here we go. Alright, that's that, and then on the other side, of course, just wrap it around, burnish it down, and glue it down. Ooh. Can't make it any easier. Okay, so that is the belly band. You can tuck anything below, underneath there. So let's cut this piece also in the right spot. Smooth the edges, and what do you say if we are making this a little more fancy? What about, how about, shall we make this purple? A nice belly band on top. What do you say? Purple or brown? I think I like the purple one. Or even the green one. It's also possible. No, I think I go for the purple one. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the middle. Let me first put this in the middle. Let's glue it down. Okay. Let's give it a little more interest. Okay, so this belongs in the middle. There we go. And then of course it would be nice if I add some tape in the middle too. And then a little piece on the bottom. Okay, so now we can wrap this around. I'm gonna first check where the middle is. Where is the middle? Is this the middle? Pretty much. Here we go. In the meantime, I still think that it means when you expect a phone call. See, if I got time, I do find the right word for it. Okay guys, I like this. What do you say? Yeah, nice. Nice. Here we go, let's put it on. Yes, what do you say? Is this fancy or what? It is darn fancy. Cool. Is that easy or what? It is. It's so easy, but I like it. I like it, to tuck all kind of pieces in an album. Photo mats, files, letters, every single piece that you want to save, want to keep for the future, you can put inside. And do you see what I do? Thank God I use the glue that is easy to remove. Put it upside down. Girl, that was just quick noticed. See how easy then it gets when you use a glue that is not too quick dry. Love it. It's that easy. Nice big belly band. Cool. Yay. Love it. Right, now I go to the inside of these two, and these two I like just simple matting. Okay, so with the leftover pieces, with some decoration pieces, all kinds, what we have left, or cutting new pieces, small pieces, large pieces, all kinds. Okay, so hope you join me. Okay guys, I am just going to start with this landscape shape. I'm just going to see how it all ends. Just use your scraps or other piece of paper. Still not going to use some white. Nope. Still am in my design paper. This one, I noticed, is exactly the same height, almost exactly the same. So I can add, but then with a little more. It's not particularly the correct. This would fit better. Yeah, let's use this one. Always can make little tuck spots if you like that. If you like that, then do exactly the same as me. So this one is open for a secret tuck spot. If you like, you can do that. Okay. Don't mention anybody. Okay, and then I think like here I want to make a larger one. And then here above we can use this piece right here. If I cut this a little shorter, but then it's the same one as here. Actually, I don't like that, so I'm going to use this piece. Yes, I'm going to use this. Okay, cut it down. And you always can, if you like, you always can add, for example, on this one, always can add a little decoration. This is on here. Say, I still have this piece right here. Ooh. Still can use this. Don't forget to use that. Okay, now if you want to make a little bow, make it nice flat. I like this a little more secure. So what I'm gonna do is just wrap this around and then make a little bow. Yeah, you know I'm not that good for it, but I do my best. I do my best to make a nice little bow. Why is this turned? Oh! Okay, Diane, just make a bow. Don't want to be too perfect, because if you want to make it too perfect, then you get messed up. Okay, see? This goes way better. Yes, cool. Okay, cut it, cut it. Find the nicest spot, and then I'm gonna add some glue. Let that dry before I'm gonna add that on. That's nice, I like that. Just a simple decoration. Alright, so grab the album back. So I'm gonna let this dry for just a second. Okay guys, let it dry. If I say let it dry, then just stay away. I'm gonna put my glass of drink on it so it's dry nice. There we go. Alright, so which one do you like here? I do like this piece. Is this the last one? Just a second. This is the last one that I have. Why is that the last one? Then I want another one. We have some purple and green. Oh, let's use a darker green. Okay. Okay, line this up. Same size. And then go up. There we go. Cut it down. Yeah. Where is my ear? It is. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Perfect. Oh, this one could do it too. Okay. Glue it on. Why is this a little too high? But I can cover that up. I will cover this up. This is not completely to the top, but we'll cover that up. I will. Now I'm gonna continue adding my leftover pieces. Just starting with this one. Nice landscape model. Gonna start at the top because I ended up with a portrait one. Okay. There we go. What else do we have? Well, we do have this piece right here. So what do you say we put that right there on the left? And you always can add something nice extra on here, or a nice little tuck spot. Ooh, have to go on that spot. Totally forgot. But you can make on any piece a tuck spot or a secret tuck spot, whatever you like. Play with your papers. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, there is a piece missing. I'm gonna grab it. There we go. What else do we have? Just to use it all. Okay, this one. No, I don't like that. Okay, let me first find a piece that fits on here. This, nope, not fitting. This one it will. So I'm gonna cut this piece, same size as that. Cut this one off. Okay, smooth the edges. Can make this a tuck spot if. Oh, this one is nice too. Oh, good lord, I love this one. Definitely gonna use this. Change your mind. Change it. Make it a little tuck spot so I can add just a little nice note under here if I like. See? Little tuck spot. Cool. Alright, so continuing. We can add this piece right here, or oh yeah, that's nice, that's funky, funky. Also can use the back, but I don't because it's the same one. No, it's not particularly needed for a tuck spot, but you can. Just play with it. I'm gonna stick this at the bottom, go up. Okay, so now I think this will fit nice. What do you say? Let's use it. Use your scraps. Smooth the edges to make it nice. Make every little paper nice. It will look better. Trust me, it will. Okay. Alright, so now one last spot right here, and then the ribbon. Okay, this one is upside down. I also can use some strips. That's also nice to do. Let's do that. I don't want to waste this paper. That's too waste of paper. Okay, well, let's use some strips. And strips, you always know, you can make little tuck spots of them. Remember that, always. I do too right now. Make it a little tuck spot. And then just search for a nice one for the back. Oh, look at this, it's made for it. It's just made for it. Smooth your edges. Never forget that. If you do that all the time, then you just don't forget. It's going to be a habit to do that. So I'm gonna put this on the right spot. Yes. Okay. And again, we have a tuck spot. Yay! Now I actually need to leave my leftover pieces so I know that there is a tuck spot. So I can add a little piece on there when I'm making the tags and cards and every other single thing. So always keep your little pieces together so you can use them. Alright, let me put a smaller piece in here. Yes, okay, now let's see if my ribbon is dry. It's almost dry. Let's add this on the right spot. Finishing touch, or what do you say? Oh yeah, this was a little higher. Well, we're gonna fix that. Okay, yeah, nice. I like it. It's just, it gives it just a little extra. Alright, so now you see that this top is not completely straight. So you can do a few things. You can use a black marker, or you can use a little ribbon as decoration on top. See, you can fix this and it's not notable. It will not be notifying too much if you use a ribbon that is darn, my fault, stay there. But yeah, that's totally up to you. I think I'm gonna use, you also can use this piece right here to give it also a nice little touch on it. Totally up to you. Totally. Okay, I'm gonna search what I want. Even, wait just a second, even you can just use a little strip of your papers. I'm gonna do that. Totally. It's the easiest way. That is just the easiest way, and it's fixed a little more better. Okay. I'm gonna line this up right here with this piece, and then I'm going to the left. See, that's way better. Yeah, it's fixed. Yay! Cool. Alright guys, so now we only have the back of this one, so I get back to you. So lots and lots and lots of things already on one page. Do you see that? But we have that space on the middle. So that's cool. So how deep are we already? Oh, wait just a second. How thick are we? The album, I mean. Okay. How far are we? Well, pretty good. What do you say? Perhaps I can... Well, perhaps I made the journal a little too large, but it's all staying in. So that's cool. This needs a little up, but that will be if I add loads of things in that pocket. But what do you say? Yeah, I'm still satisfied. Okay, but now I see this, I know that I do not want to make too much bulk. So here I will stay flat, and on the back I want to stay flat, and here I want to stay flat too. So I think just a nice big simple pocket will be nice. What do you say? Yes. Perhaps a nice angle pocket for a change. Shall we do that? Yeah. Cool.